When the lights and camera turn off, I will be here. When the interest and conversation fade, I will be here. When there's no one around, a father will do anything it takes to be there for his son, to protect his family.
David.
Where's everybody?
9 painful months.
Without these special people behind me, I wouldn't have a search. Good evening, everyone. Happy holidays to each and every last one of you that is listening to this live this evening. Just want to say hello to you. I'm David Robinson. I'm the father of geologist Daniel Cornelius Robinson. Also, you guys know that I'm doing everything I can to fight for my son and also to make sure I'm fighting for other Americans as well. But just wanted to do something really quick here. Just want to say again, happy holidays to you. Hope you and your family are enjoying yourselves. Take some time off. I know this is a very important time of the year for many. Of course, everybody's working all through the year, and finally get an opportunity to, spend time with family. Like I said, spend time with family is very important. But I want to make sure that we're not forgetting those who have missing loved ones that is out there right now. We know that it's over 600,000 Americans go missing every year. Of 2,500 a day. Sometimes 3,000 a day. Roughly 2,000 children go missing every day in this country. My son is one that is missing. So, of course, I know exactly how family feel this time of the year. We have a missing loved one. We're not able to share that time with our loved one to even know where they are located. We just don't have those closures. So just want to say we could take a time out to think about those families that's out there that's suffering right now. Every day, like I said, someone is going missing. As I'm speaking right now, someone went missing in this country. Praying for those families, praying for their strength, praying for their mindset, give them peace and comfort, all the things that comes along with the holidays. Like I said, just want to ask you and implore you all to just take one moment out of your time with your family. Discuss it at the dinner table, discuss it among your families. Just say, look, let's think about a missing loved one out there, a missing American, that's out there, a family that is suffering right now. Make sure that we are, like I say again, taking time to have a moment of silence or a prayer or something towards this hope that these families are finding their loved ones and also are confident. But I just want to give a couple things before I get going. I just want to make sure to say thank you to everyone again who's joining in on this live. Also, I want to share really quick because I'm not going to be here long. I don't want to take time away from family. It's very important to me to be around family. It's important to see that you all be around family. So I don't want to take a whole lot of your time, but I just wanted to remind you, if you guys can stay here with me just for a moment, to please go to pleasehelpfinddaniel.com, the website that I have built from the time my son went missing, to bring awareness about his case, to help people learn about him, to humanize him, to make sure that everybody can have information on what going on at the moment. So again, I need your help. So over the holidays, just remember, I'm still out fighting for my son. Just remember that the search for Daniel is not over. The awareness is not over. I just really need everybody to be able to still continue to share, to go to Please Help Find Daniel right here on the website to find out ways you can help sign the petition, volunteer for the search that's coming up in the spring, donate. I definitely need funding to make it possible. Also, to volunteer in other ways. If we have any events, they will be there as well. Request these flyers. They are free for you. You send them wherever you are to get them in your city, because again, that's part of the awareness. Also, you can help with resources by printing the flyers yourself. But also, do not forget. Do not forget to. Let me go back here. Do not forget to join in the mail-in protest. If you come down on the main page, the Justice for Daniel here. Again, the guys, I'm trying to do everything I can to raise funding for the search, but make sure you hit that mail-in protest. These are the PDFs. What I'm asking everybody to do is to mail in these PDFs to these picket signs, what I call them, to these departments here. You see the Buckeye Police Department as well as the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, to bring awareness and make sure they're not deeming my son's case a cold case, when there are many things out there that I'm trying to get law enforcement to do, is the forensics and everything else you guys know. Again, for the search as well, really quick here, volunteer the search tab. You guys come out here to volunteer the search. You can definitely see if we get the right one here. Volunteer the search tab to learn how you can help in the search that's coming up this spring. How to do a line search, the safety briefing, the best way, the tips of what you need to do when you do it, or you come out there in the search, and also the sign up here. So if you guys can visit pleasehelpfinddaniel.com, that will really help me in my efforts. Like I said, again, to find my son, to continue efforts. Also, I just want to make sure I'm putting out again. I'm gonna put out a lot of stuff really quick here, because again, I don't want to take up a whole lot of your time. I want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to make sure that you're spending that time with your family. But again, here we go again. I want to put this up here about statistics. Again, that's over 600,000 Americans go missing every year. 40% of all missing cases are people of color. Though Black Americans will make only 13% of the population, it's a very staggering amount of people that go missing every year. As you can see right now in 2024, we have over 500,000 Americans that went missing this year. That's over 543,000 unresolved. I mean, that's resolved out of the cases, but still 20,000 unresolved cases this year. So we have 20,000 Americans right here that we do not know what happened to those Americans here this year. Not the year that my son went missing in 2021, but right here in 2024. So we don't want to make sure that we don't forget that families are actually suffering right now. Also, out of missing by race, we can look at again. Here it is in 2024. We have Asian American 3.4%, Native Americans 1.7%, and also others of 5.6%, Hispanics 13.5%, and Black Americans 25.3%. Again, and the 50% of which, 51% of which are white Americans. So again, we can see about the numbers. This is a problem that's happening in our country. That's something I very much care about. I've talked to you guys many times about it before. How I would like to see a lot of this resolved. That's the reason why I was running for Congress. You guys know that I ran for Congress. I did lose my election. I didn't lose really badly. I've done really good against a 23-year incumbent. But what I'm saying is my efforts and my fight is not only just being for my son, but also for all missing Americans, and also to bring awareness of the disparities that we see when it comes to media coverage, as well as things like what I'm doing right now to fight for the help that we need for missing Americans. I'm still living it. I'm living it right now. I'm living the disparities. I'm living the moment where, hey, look, we have a missing loved one and still don't have it resolved. I'm part of that unresolved number. When I say I and my family, we're part of that number. And we do have that unresolved case of Daniel that I'm still currently fighting for. Again, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm putting out a lot really quick here. Again, you guys, so you can hold in with me just for a moment. I want to put this on the screen as well, just to highlight some of the missing American cases that we have here. Here we are, have Dayon's A. Blessing Thomas, been missing ever since June 10th of 2020, missing from Portland, Oregon. She's a Black female, medium complexion, 5'7", 165 pounds, brown hair, a medium length, and the eye color is hazel. She was last seen aboard the TriMet Max train headed to Clackamas, and the circumstance of her disappearance, family member says Thompson has mental health issues. Despite of that fact of having a mental health issue, that is definitely something we have to be very concerned about and make sure we get help for Miss Thomas. If anybody have any information, you can reach out to the Portland Police Department at 503-823-0833 or the Black and Missing Foundation 877-97-BAMFI. Also, you have here, I'm going to scroll down a little bit. You have here the QR code for those who like to use the QR codes. I will hold it there for a second. Also, we have next here missing child alert from the missing and exploited children. Desire Phillips. She's been missing ever since February the 8th, 2024, from Columbia, South Carolina, right here in my home state where I'm at currently. She is now 16 years old. She's a Black female, but we want to make sure that you guys take a great look at her. If you see Miss Phillips, please reach out to, I'm sure, the Rock Hill or the Columbia Police Department. Well, the Richland County Sheriff Office right here in Columbia, South Carolina. The Richland County Sheriff Office is 803-576-3000. 803-576-3000. Also, next we have from the Black and Missing Foundation, Avion Walls. She's been missing since December the 13th of 2024. This is recently, this month. She's 35 years of age, missing out of Washington, D.C. She's a Black female with dark complexion. She's 5'7". She weighs 120 pounds. Her hair is black. Her hair length is long. Her eye color is brown. Her last location, Avion, was last seen on December the 13th, 2024, in the 3500 block of J Street, Northeast DC. Circumstances are unknown. Anybody have any information about Ms. Walls, you can reach out to the Metropolitan Police Department in Washington, D.C. At 202-727-9099. Or you can reach out to the Black and Missing Foundation, 877-97-BAMFI. We also have the QR code. I'll scroll down again for you guys who like to use those QR codes. I'll pause for a moment. Also, we have here a missing child alert. Missing child from the Missing and Exploited Children website. Here is Calix Wall. He's been missing ever since December the 3rd of 2023, right here out of Aiken, South Carolina. He is now 17 years of age. And, just wanted to make sure you guys have information about Mr. Wall. And you can reach out, say Calix may still be in the local area right there in Aiken, South Carolina. He has a scar on his elbow and on the side of his face. Calix may be wearing glasses. You can reach out to the Aiken Police Department, 803-642-7620. Or you can reach out to the Missing and Exploited Children. Okay, also we have out of Black and Missing Foundation, also missing is Cecilia Sarah Jones, missing ever since December the 12th of 2024. She is now 16 years old, out of Merced, California. She's a biracial female, dark skin and complexion. Her height is 5'1". She's 110 pounds. Her hair is black, medium length. Eye color is brown. Her last location, last seen was Cecilia was last seen in Merced, California on December 14, 2024. She may be in the Modesto area. Circumstances are unknown. Anyone with information can call the Merced Police Department at 202-385-6912 or the Black and Missing Foundation at 877-97-BAMFI. And I will scroll down again for those with the QR codes. Okay, and also I have here is Gabrielle Deiches. She's been missing ever since November the 7th of 2024, right here out of Columbia, South Carolina, again, my hometown where I'm at now. Her age is 17 years of age. She's a female. And also want to make sure that we get here more pictures of her as well. You can reach out to the Richland County Sheriff's Office. And the number to reach out is 803-576-3000, or you can call the Missing and Exploited Children. Okay, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it for those who join in with me for this quick live. Again, Dave Robinson, the father of geologist Dan Cornelius Robinson. My goal right now, again, is to find my son. I have been fighting for him for over 3 years. Yesterday, it made 3 years, 6 months that my son has been missing. And, here we go now, going on to a fourth year come June next year, 2025. And, one of the major things I could think about at this moment is the fact that, every time is the same way, just the fact that, we have to, go another season, another holiday season. Dane's birthday come up in February. And, the fact that, he's not here to celebrate those moments, that's not to bring in a new year, those type things, so you constantly have to think about those things and still don't have those answers. But I can tell you guys, I am still constantly fighting. My efforts is not over. If I can help it, I'm still running for Congress again in 2026. I'm preparing for those. That's why you see that behind me, this banner. But I'm really doing everything I can to not only fight for Daniel, but also fight for you, fight for those who may be listening, have a missing loved one, to fight against those disparities that I see out there as well. We're talking about the opioid crisis. We're talking about these other things that's out there. We're talking about politics and, you name it. But here we are having Americans disappearing right up on our noses. We still have a fight to come. I was hoping to get in Congress to make sure that we release these new reports that's out there to show the staggering amount of people of color that's going missing in this country every day. Those numbers are a lot higher than some of the statistics that we could pull up now. We can't even pull them up online because they're not there. We don't want to make sure the census and things that is in place put out those accurate numbers because we have a crisis that's happening right up on our noses, and we have to fight against that. Just wanted to make sure that, again, you guys, to tell you, like I always say, every time I do a live, and most time at the end, I'm telling you right now, if you have any beef or strife with your loved ones, just make sure you tell them that you love them. It's okay to say, hey, look, I'm mad at you right now. I can't talk with you now, but I love you. I love you. But right now, we just can't have those conversations right now because I need to cool off. But make sure you tell your loved one that you love them, because it might come a time. I don't wish this on anyone. It may come a time that you will not be able to say it. I would give anything to tell my son and hold him by his shoulder and tell him I love him, look him in his eye and say, hey, I love you. Last time I was able to tell my son that I love him was 2 days prior to him going missing on a phone call. Now we're down to things like listen to old voicemails, looking at old videos, name it, just to try to remember Daniel's voice, and also looking at pictures just to remember his face. So again, you don't want to come to a point where you won't be able to say it, So again, one thing is to be angry with a person, another thing is to tell them that you love them. So again, just had this holiday season, just tell your loved ones that you love them. And, and hopefully everybody is having a good time with each other. Happy New Year's to those who celebrate all the holidays, but Happy New Year's to everyone for the new year coming to 2025. In case I'm not on here for another live, which I'm planning to try, but if I'm not on, just want to say Happy New Year up front. And hopefully that your new year is full of many blessings. And hopefully the new year will bring some realities for families to find their missing loved ones, and for my family as well. So again, thank you all. Take care of yourselves. And I believe that's it. I believe that's all I wanted to have on here. But let me look on the comment section real quick before I go, because I would be doing very terrible if I don't say hello to Miss T and Wildflower right here. Happy holidays to you. I really appreciate you constantly being a part of everything I'm doing from day one. You've been a moderator to moderating. When I say moderator, make sure that those things that can come up in the chats that is not there. So I really appreciate T and Wildflower for everything you do, and I know all the other things you've done in the past, getting out those flyers and etc. So thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much for being here, your son and your family. fighting to find him is not forgotten. Thank you so much, and I really need that, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm doing everything I can to keep Daniel's story alive. I told you guys this before. When the media go away and the spotlight go away and all that stuff, I fought hard for 3 months to get national attention. I was able to do so, but you see how fast those things die out really quick when you don't have an update. So, and also, it depends on other scenarios as well. But what I'm saying is, I'm not giving up. That's why I have live streams. That's why I put all the posts I try to put up in the busy day that I have. Try to do everything I can to keep awareness about my son's case, to keep the presence of there, to talk about the disparities that we have in this country, to talk about the many Americans that's going missing under our noses, no matter what the race they are. So those type things. So just want to make sure that we're doing all of it, everything. But wanted to make sure at the same time, again, let you guys know I'm not stopping on Daniel. Thank you again, Amy. Also, Laura, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Julie, for being here. You both, thank you so much. Daniel Rodriguez, Yolanda Miller, Chesley Grime, Yolanda Milliken, excuse me if I say those names wrong, Jared Brooks. I'm assuming these are all missing Americans. If they are, we need to continue to pray for these families. And I really thank you so much, Julie, for putting that out there. Also, you had put Daniel Marcus Rodriguez, Sedona, Daniel Robinson, my son, Phoenix, and you have Alex Sedona, out of Sedona. And you have Yolan Miller out of Sedona, Yvonne Malukin. I can't say that name right, save me, out of Prescott Valley. Also, Chelsea Grime, Ashford, and Jared Brooks, Joseph City, Arizona is crazy. And it is. And, Arizona is probably number 4 or number 5. It was number 4 last year, probably number 5 this year in the most missing American cases. They're running the top ranks of the states that have the most missing Americans out here in this country. So definitely, yeah, it is a crazy place. Juliet, thank you so much again. There are more, 3 more, same location. Thank you so much for those names, and I really appreciate you. Teresa Blayton, David Barkley, Miller, and Majori Midge Hope, Yolan Miller. And thank you so much. I really thank you so much for putting those names out. I would love those information as well, Julie, so I could share that on the page of those missing loved ones. I could see if I could look those up. Also, just want to say thank you so much, Cheryl, for being here. Prayers for you and your family, that your son comes home soon. Love from the upstate. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. Happy holidays to all of you. And everybody who's on the Instagram side, thanks so much. I can see you on the screen. Let's see if I can share that screen in my own way. You guys can see what I'm looking at. So I can see you on the screen. So I want to say thank you, everyone who's been a part of that. Just definitely sharing. Let me see if I can get this right. Sharing your time to be here on the screen with me. Let's see if I can pull that down so I can see everyone. I can't get it. Oh, maybe not. But thank you, everyone that's joined in on the Instagram side of everything. I truly appreciate you as well, and being a part of this live stream. Again, I don't see any more comments, but I just want to say thank you again. Before I leave, I want to say, can you all join in with me on a prayer? Meaning that once I turn this live off, can you just give a moment of silence or a prayer, a quick prayer? I know you may be busy, you may be family, but do a quick prayer for those missing loved ones, those families who are suffering right now, that's going through. Because trust me, they need those prayers. I need the prayers. My family, we need the prayers. And so I am going to leave now. So thank you so much. Happy holidays to you. I hope I can do another live before the year is over. If not, Happy New Year to you. God bless.
You are my shelter from the storm. You keep me safe inside your wings. You are my comfort when life gets hard. You lead me to water to drink.